Thank you so much for keeping watching on PTN TV. We are happy and delighted that each and every time you hear us, actually we give something good about the newspaper review. This is a place that you have to be so that you can change your life in politics and Pan-Africanism. The question we're asking is, what is the position of the Deputy President regarding Gachagua in Mount Kenya region after the Limuru 3 meeting that was held?
Of course.
What do you think is his position now?
His position is shaky. That guy, whatever he is not sitting on anything.
Because being the deputy president is supposed to be the kingpin of the mountain people.
He is. In fact, he's supposed to be. I don't know whether this particular endorsement of the kingpinship.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kingpinship was forceful, or he wasn't really selected by the elders, or it was something that was shambolic. But then it means that he's not really represented.
I think if we can say something from my side here, is saying that the Limuru 3 was actually a forum to share their grievances on the streets. It is actually said that while taxation is for everyone, it's also disappropriately actually affects some people mostly. There is somebody said that. So they're actually saying that they're saying that the Limuru 3 was actually for issues with economy of the country. But again, yeah, they're saying that Limuru 3 is about economic realities. Yeah.
But is that really true? Could that be the reason as to why?
For me, actually, it's different because after that, in fact, after these people, they came up with a coalition.
Yes, HAKI.
And then there is a cartoon that is actually trending.
Yeah, where is that cartoon?
I don't know. There's a cartoon that is actually trending with the former president saying what?
Haki ya Mungu, nyinyi mmepotea.
So now, is this lost? And is it a rhetorical question or is it irony? Who is this lost? Is it the Kenyans or the people from the mountain or the deputy under the president or the Kikuyu people? Who is lost?
I think in this particular case, it's going to be maybe the people who are trying to endorse, to force the former president, the heads of state, to take up the kingpinship of the mountain. But I'm going to read something here, even as you just read the title. The title on my side reads that Gachagua's position after Limuru, of course, meet, and his fading shareholding. Is his popularity fading? Like, he was notorious. Yeah. Remember, he was outspoken. He could, confront any matter.
Actually, fearlessly. I even know I was actually fearing, like, this is a man who can call actually for a press conference at the same time the president is also having another one. Because the way actually was attacking issues. Yeah.
That's very true. Here, in this case, there is a puzzle on why the deputy president is missing in action on the top. Of course, it is possible that the cracks has emerged between him and his boss. Are there cracks? Is there a sign of fire? Because if there is smoke, most likely there is fire.
There's fire.
Yeah, there's fire.
And if there's no fire, somebody's actually planning for it.
Somebody's probably.
And maybe they have seen the firewood.
Of course. Things are put together. And then that's what we're seeing there, isn't it? And also it's telling that the signs of a cold war between the two are showing at a time when the section of leaders from the region convened in the so-called Limuru 3 to chart a new political direction. And of course the DP has in the past portrayed himself as a loyal servant to the president, sticking his neck out, telling that all the sundry to defend government agenda like the finance bill and unpopular levies that followed like the housing tax. He has always been at the forefront defending all these particular, government plans.
I also remember he came up with the idea about the one vote, one shilling. And now this is the question that if you look at the BBI, this is one of the things that was there, that one vote, one shilling. But if you look at this time now, because they're saying, if I just quote from my side here saying, that the one man, one shilling anthem is actually a contentious for another reason. It invokes the fear of domination. The fear is that if one man, one shilling is implemented, more money will go to the popular areas. You heard maybe someone say it will actually lead to the marginalization. So do you recall the population numbers for some counties being contested just before the new constitution? So you find like actually the some of the areas, if you look at now, they're actually issuing the money as per the how can I say, the kilometers of the constituency.
Yes.
But you remember Nairobi, which means that Nairobi has the high number of population.
Definitely, yes.
But look at the place like Mandera, Marsabit, you see they have so big places, but there are no population there.
Of course.
So which means that they're looking at this, that one man, 1 shilling. Do you think BBI reggae is back? So we're gonna dance for it?
We are going to dance for it. In fact, we're dancing for it. We're starting. Those tunes are just trying to bring those particular nostalgic of the memories back. Finally, we also have, not only finally, but we also have the allies from the other house, from the other end.
Yeah.
So these are the Ruto allies accuses leaders of tribalism over the Limuru 3. What do you think of that?
I think I heard the Nyali MP, Mohammed Ali, saying that if they have come up with the Limuru 3, then they are also planning to have Mombasa 1, Mombasa 2, Mombasa 3.
And most likely from the other people from the Osoro Silivanas, they're also going to have the Kisii 1,
Kisii 2, Kisii 3. I think, but again, this is not something that's new in Kenya. Look at the history of the political parties. They started basing themselves on the tribal basis.
Why is it that, it's hitting me hard, that why is it that only when they are just mentioning Limuru 1, it is of concern? But I've never heard somebody just worried when they mention Luya 1, Luya 2. Nobody talks about that.
That is exactly something that somebody said here.
Yes.
I don't know if you can find it from your end.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, it is.
That,
I will read it for you.
Yeah,
seriously, is that?
It's very important.
So the community. No. This
that
one
side. Like, can you check this one? There's another one there.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So that when Mount Kenya leaders meet to talk, you'll start to hear people complaining. But when the Luyas do so, none.
Who said that?
Yeah, this one is from Tai Kahiga. That's Nyeri governor.
What did he mention about the Nandi, the Nyanza people?
That's an example.
Why is he mentioning the Luya in specific?
No, in other words, that's just an example to tell us that,
or even the Eastern people, or the Kamba people.
Yeah.
Why is it that he has to mention the Luya?
So what's so special about Limuru 1, 2, 3?
I think as we can just give a summary, these people, they're looking about their own.
Yeah.
These are the people who sit down to decide who is going to be the next president. When we just see things here, the people, they have planned for it. And that's why he said that before Uhuru came the president, they had met for Limuru 2. You see, Limuru 1 also they met. So they decided that who is going to be the next president. So, but the question is this.
And during that time, Limuru 1 and 2, most likely the former heads of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, was endorsed during those particular.
Yeah, actually was endorsed in 2012.
Those Limurus, yes.
Yeah. But now look here, when these people are meeting, there is a way that the people from the Mount Kenya region, there is a way they play politics in Kenya.
Definitely.
And also they remember they have the history of leadership. The first president of Kenya came from their country. The third president came from their region.
Their region again.
The fourth president came from their region. So these people, they have the political history, they have the political leadership that actually Kenyan people, they would like to talk about. Because now they are the deputies from the same region.
Yes.
So, but again, for them, when they met, actually, they shake the nation. That is why they have to do that. Because when they think about that, it's going to affect all the Kenyans.
It's going to paralyze all the other activities.
Because this is where the opposition leader also was one of them. That is Martha Karua, you can remember. Yeah. She was there. Which means if Martha Karua was there,
it represents the interest of the opposition.
Which means the Raila's agenda was there.
Discussed.
This guy, the Kalonzo's agenda was also there. So which means that there is a way these people, they are coordinating or they are controlling the politics in Kenya.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's why I said previously that wherever Raila is, he's knocking his head.
He is very happy.
Very happy that the house is on fire.
Now, but I think from this Limuru 3, now the thing came in is actually they appointed the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, to be the kingpin of the people from the mountain, and also to head that coalition of HAKI. So the question is this: the former president is not in politics. How is he going to lead? And is a retired president. So are we going to see him coming back again into the active politics?
No, because the Constitution of Kenya does not provide, unless there is an initiative or a proposal to change those particular structure, those particular articles, that a former heads of state can still get back to politics, and all those particular interests and dividends which are extended to the former president, they are just drafted away, and then they come up with something. Yes, maybe something.
Wow, that's very great. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping watching. The question we asked me: do you think that the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagwa's position has been taken away as the kingpin? And remember, he calls himself as the son of
the soil.
The son of the the son of. So do you think that his position has been taken away as the kingpin of the people from the mountain. This is PTN TV. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching, keep tweeting, keep sharing, and keep commenting. If you have, and by the way, if you need to actually, you want to talk about politics, use the number on the screen and reach to us. We're gonna invite you to our studios and share more stories. This is PTN TV with me, Professor Ezekiel Lorero. PTN TV, changing your life. Thank you so much for your time. For having a chance to come. Always, we have to share the world.
Of course.
Without forgetting the Pan-Africanism.
Definitely is. Africa is rising.
Thank you so much. And keep actually doing a good job.
Amen.
Keep fighting for especially the young people.
Yes.
Tell them the value, especially those who are abroad, like in Harvard University, as you mentioned. Let them have the value of Africa.
Those are the diaspora.
Yes.
And if I may, maybe having this particular platform, if you haven't check it out on YouTube. It's Lit Up TV. There we do deliberate on matters to do with Africans at large. Those are global matters. What is eating Africa? Why Africa has been that particular stagnation over decades and nothing is happening.
Actually, I forgot to mention about that, but you have taken a chance. It's okay, right? So keep watching, keep tweeting. This is PTN TV. See you another time.